Guys, welcome to another exciting tutorial, and today we are going to be looking at how we can be able to georeference our map on ArcGIS without having to use coordinates. If you have an existing shapefile, you can be able to use it to georeference a map or existing map which you wish to digitize or to produce or to recreate in your ArcGIS software. So for today's tutorial, we are going to be using this particular map. So this is the map we are going to be using. Let me open up the map. This is a map of Enugu State, which we are going to be using as a point of reference to teach you how you can be able to georeference this. So this is our map. I've already copied the map into our folder. So let's dive into it. So if you don't know how to create a shapefile, I'm going to attach a video to this tutorial on the description part, so you can be able to watch you can be able to download and extract shapefiles from database online. So now I'm going to click on File, and I'm going to click on Add Map. So inside my Add Map, I'm going to locate my folder connection and my tutorial folder. So I created a folder called Tutorial for this training. So inside this tutorial folder, I'm going to open up my mapping and Enugu State. So this is the image we are going to be using. It's a raster image of Enugu State. So click on it and click on Add. So the system is telling you the following data source you added are missing spatial reference information. This data can be drawn in ArcMap but cannot be projected. So we are going to click OK because we are going to georeference it. So you see that now I added the map. It is not within our Canva. So we need to see the map so that we can be able to do that or georeference it. So I'm going to right click on the map image, which is this raster, and click on Zoom to Layer. And from here, I can be able to zoom into the map. You can use this zoom in or zoom out, or you can also use your scroll button in your mouse. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this georeferencing tool. If you don't have it yet, right click here and click on georeferencing, and it will come in. Now I removed it, so let me add it back again. So I right click here and click on georeferencing, and it's back. So I'm going to now select this tool, which is Add Control Point here, and I'm going to get to the point which I'm going to use as a point of reference. Remember that in georeferencing, you need 3 points to be able to reference a file. You need 3 known points to be able to reference a file. So that is what we are going to be using. So we are going to be selecting 3 different points to be able to use that as a point of reference for this, our file. So we are going to select this point here. So we click on this point here, and go back to our state boundary, zoom to layer. This is a point between Nsukka and Igbeze South. So we go here, zoom here, get this point, and then click here. So the system brings the map to this point. Okay, so we are going to go back again to our map, zoom to layer, and we are going to select a second point for our georeferencing. So we are going to be using this point here, Udenu, and its user. Okay, or we can go further down to use here as our point or control point. Click here and go back here, zoom to layer, and here zoom in to this edge where they connect and click here. So the system will have automatically moved our map to this reference point. So the next thing we are going to do is to get a third point for our reference. So let me uncheck this one so that it wouldn't interfere with our referencing, and here too. So I'm going to look for the third point, which is between these two, and select it. And once I select it, I'm going to click on here, which is to show this particular boundary. So I can be able to zoom in and add here too, and see where these 2 points intersect, which is here. And I click here. So the system have adjusted it automatically. So you can see that our map have been referenced and they properly align with the existing one. So if I click here and remove it, you can see it's properly aligned. So the next thing we are going to do is to go to referencing here, click on referencing and click on rectify. So now I've clicked on rectify, so I'm going to open location. It's asking you for output location, not the name, the output location. Where do you want the system to save this particular map? Okay, so I'm going to open up here and I'm going to go back to our folder connection here. I've already connected the tutorial folder. Open the mapping and select Enugu State and click add. So this is the folder where I want the system to store the map. So it's going to ask you for the name. So you can see the name here. We have Enugu State 1.tif. The other one is in JPEG. This one is in TIF, means it contains a reference file. So the TIF is what we are going to be using. We are not going to modify the name, and we are going to click on save. So the system is going to process it down here. And once the system is done, the system have already rectified our map. So let's remove this particular one which we used as georeferencing, control here. So this one is gone. So if I go back to file, add data, I'm going to see this one with TIF, which is the one we have georeferenced. If I click on add, the map automatically comes to this particular point. So you can see the map here. The map is automatically here and is accurately georeferenced. So this is how to georeference a file using, cross points in ArcGIS. So you can do this with every other map which you can think of, and you can be able to do it without having to input the coordinates manually. So thank you for following, and don't forget to comment, follow, like, and subscribe to our channel to get more of insightful and informative tutorials like this. So thank you very much. Follow us.